In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to know if you have truly graduated from having an anxious attachment style to a more secure attachment style while dating. Part two is going to be how to really know if that person that you're seeing, that person that you've been talking to, how do you know that they have a secure attachment style? Rather than give you textbook lecture style information about what anxious attachment style is, because a lot of you guys already know what that is, I'm going to give you a couple of questions that you could actually jot down and reflect on. I have a couple notes here that I wrote down. All right, so let's get into number one, which is self-worth. How's your self-esteem? How's your confidence? Have you developed a sense of self outside of your relationships, outside of work, right? Outside of all the external things? Who are you in the inside? Are you finding that you're no longer seeking lots of outside or external validation? If so, you're no longer seeking that. Perhaps you begin to improve your self worth, which might be an indicator that you are feeling more secure. Number three, do you have a life outside of dating? Do you have a life that you love, that you enjoy, where it's not just only revolving around meeting up and linking up with someone? That is extremely important and would demonstrate that you are actually moving more towards a secure place as well. Number four, how is your nervous system? Or better yet, ask yourself, how is my nervous system? Have I been feeling more at peace? Have I been feeling more calm, not as triggered? When you speak to the person that you're talking to or that you're dating, how does your nervous system feel? Does it feel disruptive? Does it feel like at ease that you could just be yourself, right? That you could relax? If you constantly feel like you're on edge or you can't take the edge off, you feel restless, you feel just uneasy, unable to sleep, or just kind of all over the place, it's probably not time yet for you to be dating. You might still be kind of operating from that anxiously attached space. In watching these videos, if you have realized that you can actually relate to a lot of these things and it kind of hits home for you, and maybe you have been struggling with some of these things where you're like, I'm not really where I want to be, that's perfectly fine. We all move at our own pace. I actually help women just like yourself be able to move through this transition, right? Or through this difficult phase where they're maybe trying to figure things out, trying to heal, working on healing from being more anxiously attached into feeling more confident and more secure. If you are interested in that type of support and looking for some more one on one guidance, feel free to hit the link in my bio for more information on how to connect. And I definitely would love to help you. For part two, we're actually going to get into that in just a moment. How do you know whether or not the person that you're seeing and talking to, how do you know that they have a secure attachment? Or maybe it's something you really should be worried about. Because what sense does it make for you to have done all this work to get to a place where you feel more secure, but then the person that you're talking to, the person that you're dating, they're not it. They're not yet there because they haven't done the work. Number one, no game playing. Let's just get straight to it. This person that you're seeing, if they're secure, there's not going to be any game playing. They're going to be straightforward. You're not going to have to guess how they're feeling about you, what they're thinking. They're going to be consistent with their action. They're going to do what they say they're going to do. They follow through. It's just straight to the point. No chaser, just just straightforward. That's pretty much what you're looking for in a secure partner. Number two, can this person handle conflict well? Or do they easily just blow up, right? You bring something to their attention, you're having a conversation about something. Do they become just easily flustered and bothered by anything that you bring up? Or are they able to manage conflict well? Ask yourself, when we have discussions or maybe difficult topics, or we have a conversation about something that's just not easy, are they able to weather that? Can they manage how they're feeling? Do they sulk and pout? Do they shut down? These are things you definitely want to be looking for, because a secure partner will want to resolve the issue, would want to communicate with you and just, keep the dialogue going and have open conversation. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you guys are always going to agree upon everything, or that a secure person won't have a disagreement or maybe even need time alone to process, which is perfectly fine. But do they come back? Do they come back to the conversation? That's really important. Next question. to ask yourself is really about pacing. Does this person pace the relationship or the connection with you? Are they pacing it at a natural plate, a natural pace, a natural speed? Or do things seem to be going just like really fast, right? They're like, fast forward, like, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you, you're my girl, and it's only been like a week. Like, okay, they need to slow down, and they might not actually be coming from a secure place. That's something you want to watch for. I can't tell you, I will not tell you exactly like, okay, well, if it's been 3 months, then it's a natural pace, or it's been 6 weeks, then that's a natural pace. You're going to know what's natural and what feels right for you. So listen to your gut, listen to, what your gut is telling you, what it is that you feel inside. That is going to help you in determining whether or not it is natural. Someone who is secure is going to want to allow things to naturally progress, and they will not be in a rush to hurry up and establish commitment and exclusivity right away. That would be a no-go. Lastly, does this person have healthy relationships with other people? How does this person that you're dating or talking to, how do they treat the people in their lives? How do they treat their parents? How do they talk about their friends or their ex or their neighbor? If they're constantly dogging people out, talking bad about people behind their back, constantly blaming or just putting down other people, those are signs to watch out for. Like, this person is not coming from a healthy place. Yes, I know sometimes people could say things and put on an act, but in one of my previous videos, actually, I talk a little bit about that, which the video is called Attached Too Fast. In that video, I actually go more in depth in detail in talking about giving things time, not rushing them, right? And so if you naturally give things time, you're going to be able to see some of these things, right? The person will demonstrate for you. So it's not just about how they talk about another person, but you're actually going to get to see how they treat other people. When we work on ourselves to become more secure, naturally, we start to no longer accept anything less than. We start to realize and understand our self-worth, and anything less than, any person that is playing games, that's not consistent, not following through, talks poorly about other people, wanting to rush, like, those things will actually become a turnoff. And so you're actually going to begin to know, you're actually going to begin to feel a difference when you have moved from being anxiously attached while dating to feeling more secure. If this video was helpful and you have officially learned whether or not you are a more secure girly, no longer anxiously attached, or maybe there's still some work for you to do, which is okay, drop a comment below. Let me know how it has helped. I definitely want to keep putting more videos out there like this that will help us women get to feeling more confident, more secure, and showing up differently in the world. If this sounds like you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel.